praying in church or eating a meal with a family, when all of a sudden you hear screaming and gunfire. Looking up, you see a army marching towards you, carelessly and mindlessly slaughtering the people around them. Can you imagine the pain and suffering one must feel by watching their friends and family being murdered right in front of them? And is all this pain and suffering worth it? No, of course not, and it never will be. All the genocides that have happened throughout history were completely unnecessary, and the people who were killed were left in the dirt to rot. Well, now is the time to start honoring them, to give them the respect they deserve, and never forget them.
Very few of the innocent people who have lost their lives have been honored for their bravery. One example, however, is Anne Frank, whose diary was published exploiting the horrors behind Hitler's actions. Here at Sonoma State, we have a tree dedicated in her honor. Although the Jewish people were Hitler's main targets, by the end of the Holocaust in May of 1945, many gypsies, homosexuals, Slavic people, and disabled were killed for Hitler's idea of a perfect race.
In 1937, the Japanese invaded Nanking with orders to kill all the Chinese captives. They started with the prisoners of war, raped and killed the women and children, and then hung the men. The Japanese tried to pull it off as divide and conquer, but it was pure genocide. However, one businessman, Jon Oranje, risked his life to save over 200,000 Chinese from further harm.
Much more recently, in 1994, was the Rwandan genocide, where the Hutus killed over 200,000 Tutsis because they blamed them for killing their president at that time. However, there is no hardcore evidence that that actually happened. There's one Hutu, however, that sought to protect the innocent, and that was Paul Rusesabagina, who sheltered over thousands of Hutus and Tutsi refugees in his hotel, protecting them from further harm. As you have learned, thousands of people have lost their lives to genocide, but we can learn from the brave, Anne Frank, Jon Oranje, and Paul Rusesabagina, and from that, we can learn to avoid further genocide and start honoring the innocent.
It is time to respect the fallen.